Good morning, children. Today we are going to see simple oxides. What are the different type of oxides we are having? The first simple oxide, generally what is the definition of oxides here? Anything which is a binary compound which is made upon by oxygen and any other elements. Any other element which can combine with oxygen, the type of things are called what? Oxides here. First classification in this one is called acidic oxide. Generally acidic oxides will form by only non-metals like what? Carbon, silicon, isn't it? Phosphorus, chlorine, sulfur, like that. Only the non-metals can form acidic oxides. Now any oxide, isn't it, in water, if it produce acidic solution, they are called what? Acidic oxide. You take sulfur trioxide with water producing sulfuric acid, phosphorus, tetraphosphorus, isn't it, decaoxide, giving what? Phosphoric acid, which is acidic solution, dinitrogen pentoxide with water producing nitric acid, which is acidic solution, and chlorine oxide, dichloride, isn't it, something what actually here 7 oxygens, septoxide is giving what? Perchloric acid. So all are actually which type of solutions? They are acidic solutions. Oxides which are giving acidic solution in water, they are called what? Acidic oxide. What are the examples we have taken? Isn't P4O10, SO2, SO3, CO2, N2O5, Cl2O7. P4O10 you can also write P2O5 also, isn't it? Diphosphorus pentoxide. The dimeric form it will give P4O10. Very simple. You need to remember, how to remember the examples and why, what is the definition? Very simple. They will give acidic solution. Next, basic oxides. Here non-metals, isn't it, combined with oxygen will give generally acidic oxides. Metals when combined with oxygen will give generally what happen? Basic oxides. Not all the non-metals, not all the metals, generally I am saying. See here also what? Same thing, oxide with water giving basic solutions. These are what? Basic solutions, and these oxides are called basic oxides. What are examples? We can generally take example for this one, first A, second A group elements. For this one we can take what type of group elements? Fourth group element, fourth A, that means 14th group, 15th group, 16th group, 17th group. From 14th to 17th group comes under acidic oxide. First group and second group comes under basic oxide. Generally they comes under like that. So what are the examples we are taking? Magnesium oxide, calcium oxide, potassium oxide, sodium oxide, barium oxide. They all belongs to first and second A group element. And with water they are producing what here? Basic solution. Next, amphoteric oxides. These are the oxides generally in between metals and non-metals. In that case we get amphoteric oxides. So the oxides which react with acids and bases, that oxides are called what? Amphoteric oxides. Let me see in this case here, Al2O3, it may react with acid, it also may react with base also. So same oxide, you see Al2O3 is reacting with acid, reacting with your basic solution. So in that case Al2O3 is called what here? Amphoteric oxide. Oxide which reacts with acid and which reacts with base. That type of oxides are called what? Amphoteric oxides here. See, Al2O3 with acid we got AlCl3, Al2O3 with base we got sodium aluminate, isn't it? In this way what happened? We are going to get this type of oxides. Next, we can continue with neutral oxide now. What are neutral oxides? They do not react with either acids or bases. They do not give even acidic solution or basic solution in the water. For example, you take N2O. N2O is actually what? Neutral oxide. This neutral oxide does not react with acid, does not react with base. This neutral oxide N2O or NO does not give acidic solution, basic solution in the water. So, they are called what here? Neutral oxides. Best example, nitrous oxide, laughing gas, nitric oxide, carbon monoxide, they comes under what actually? Neutral oxide actually. I had forgotten what are the examples of amphoteric oxide, Al2O3, SiO2, zinc oxide and lead oxide, they comes under amphoteric oxide. Next, suboxides. Next, suboxides are what? The oxides which are having less amount of oxygen, isn't it? When you expect the number of oxygen molecules with respect to other elements very less. You see example here, there are 3 carbons are there having only 2 oxygens actually. When you take carbon dioxide, CO2, in CO2 1 carbon 2 oxygens are there, excess of what oxygens, for 1 carbon 2 oxygens, but in the case for 3 carbons how many? Only 2 oxygens are there, lesser excess amount of oxygen, extent of oxygen is what? Less, that case they are called what? Suboxides. You see N2O, isn't it? For 2 nitrogens only 1 oxygen is there, isn't it? N2O5 will have 5 oxygens for 2 nitrogen, that is what? Enough amount, but here N2O only 1 oxygen, C3O2, they comes under what actually here? Suboxides here. Finally, we will take mixed oxide. What is mixed oxide? Very simple. The oxides you are having mixture of oxides, two oxides you are having, 2 different type of oxides you are having of same element. You see here Pb3O4, it is an oxide, but it is made upon by what? Lead oxide plus lead dioxide. Next, Fe3O4, it is made upon by iron oxide, FeO plus Fe2O3, ferrous oxide plus ferric oxide, ferrous plus ferric collectively known as what? Fe3O4 actually. Similarly, Mn3O4, manganese oxide, manganese dioxide, collectively called Mn3O4. Now, these 3 are called what actually? Mixed oxides here. So, this is about the different types of oxides.